Alright, this is City Brawl DEMO. Got an echo. Alright, City Brawl DEMO. Haven't played it, so hopefully I don't run into any problems. I guess we'll just go with first guy. How do I even play? Oh. I reloading. Oh, he's still alive? What is Riot Ready, Super Ready? What is that? Oh. Can't pick up his hammer? Oh. Guess I can. Oh no. Pick up the cash. Oops. Like Mario with the hammer. Pick up. Are you ready? Okay. Danger. Can I move? There we go. Oh jeez. I'm out of ammo. Oh. They let me up. Oh good. There it is. Dang it. Demo clear. Next. Internet. Oh. Some call me Spa. What do I do? Game over. That was a fast demo. It's only. I guess we could try that other character. There's not much to it though, it's only a couple buttons. Like one attack button, one jump button, and then your super move buttons. Your grab button. I mean, it's not much. I guess get a jump kick. Kind of like playing thing. Old beat 'em up side scroller. Get the katana. Oh, what I oh. That's a little bit more stuff going on. Oh, you know, I'm doing this stuff. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Ow. Up the cash. Oops. Did I do my special? Oh, yeah. Did I get a wolf? Is that my dog? What is this over here? Well, bike. We just grab a bike like that? I do get a wolf. Oh. They ran me over. Yo! I got beat up. Pushing the wrong buttons. Oh. It does so much damage. I mean, bike. There we go. Grab them. Yo. Hammer is gonna be the end of me. Got my wrench. Jeez. I'm actually gonna lose with her though. Even though I think she's better. You down? There it is. Alright, here comes the boss. I just need one more diamond for whatever that is. Super move. Oh, there it is. And I get hit by fire. And I just get smacked out. No way, I just lose the lift. God dang it. Yo. The shotgun. What the hell just hit me? Did I dodge that? Ugly. No more. No more. Got him. Alright. Guess that's the demo. Pretty simple, very simple game. Exit. Okay. Guys, some Street Fighter. Need to change. What would I need to change? Yeah. I don't know, should I do Street Fighter or Blood Strike first? Maybe I'll do Blood Strike. Luke. Man, I forgot to change a bunch of stuff. I forgot to change my scene. I forgot to take off this for the demo video. Ruined it. Oh well. Pew, pew. Let's see. Oops. lagging? Oops.
Kill. Triple kill.
Is he standing still?
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Ultra kill.
Oh, why'd I climb? Uh-oh.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill.
Ultra kill. Mega kill. Where am I going? Oh.
Wiped out. Pathetic.
No way, put me back. No way it put me back.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I just feel like people are warping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Double kill. Mega kill. Triple kill. Unstoppable.
Taking fire!
Why does it feel like I'm warping? I forgot to change my screen again. The server. Oh, come back. Hello.
Double kill.
Taking fire!
Triple kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
Wiped out. Pathetic.
Move. Stuff.
Double kill.
Double kill.
Taking fire!
Missed. Missed.
Wiped out.
Oh.
Pathetic.
Wait, I got him? Hi. How did he... Hey, let me. Aww. Dead. Nope. Nope. Reload.
Fire!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Mega kill.
Ultra mega kill.
Yeah. Please. How are you jumping up there?
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Got you. Almost got you. No way.
Pathetic.
Waste.
Protection barrier up and running.
Yes.
Enemy hit.
Oh. I'm not gonna be able to knife. Confirm. Why that match feel laggy? Lost that.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Okay.
Ultra kill. Double kill.
Take fire.
Hmm. Good shot.
Double kill.
Take this gun.
Triple kill.
Doubt. Pathetic.
Enemy hit.
Wiped out.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Take fire.
Double kill.
Double kill. I'm missing.
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
Pathetic. Wiped out.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Triple kill.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill.
Hello.
Ultra kill. Wicked sick.
Pathetic.
It's oh, there's my shot.
Double kill.
Nope.
Kill. Ultra kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill.
Mega kill.
Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Wiped out.
Way.
Pathetic. Wiped out.
Yuki. Yuki's always killing me. Nope.
Take hits!
Double kill.
Don't.
Taking hits!
No.
Double kill.
Oh, my aim is crazy.
Triple kill.
What?
Ultra kill. Ultra
I
kill.
feel like everyone's warping.
Ultra kill. Sick.
Yo. Why am I lagging so much? Hello. Ain't good.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Only got one.
Ultra mega kill.
Taking hits!
No way. Yo.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Wicked sick. Triple kill. Wicked sick. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill. Sick.
Ultra kill.
Sick!
What was that?
Double kill!
Enemy hit!
Triple kill!
Double kill.
Ultra kill!
Oops. Oh, whoa. No, that was an easy shot.
Double kill!
Whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Nope. Got you. Oh. Oh.
Double kill!
Goodness. Really? Really?
Double kill!
No.
Kill! Ultra kill! Ultra kill! Mega kill!
Mega kill.
Ultra kill! Unstoppable! Ultra kill! Sick!
That's the spawn over here, right? Nope.
Ultra kill! Sick! Ultra kill! Sick!
Oh no. Oh no. Here you go.
Kill. Triple kill! Ultra kill!
Yeah, like. I don't know, actually.
Ultra mega kill!
I thought I just saw someone.
Ultra kill! Unstoppable! Ultra kill! Sick!
That kid's sick. Oh.
Ultra kill! Sick!
Oh.
Target data deleted.
Hello.
Enemy hit!
No. Gun has like no ammo. Uh-oh.
Taking fire!
Thank good. Shoot!
Target data deleted.
No. No. Target data.
Double kill.
Taking fire!
Triple kill.
Okay. Hello.
Target data deleted.
Dang. Please. Let's see. I can't see.
Taking fire!
I'm gonna lose this. How much ammo do I have? 29.
Double kill.
Double kill.
Triple kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Ultra.
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill.
Hits!
Hmm. Why am I stuck in smoke?
And hits!
Oh wow.
Double kill.
Double kill.
Triple kill.
Oh.
Ultra kill. Ultra
Hello.
kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. No, who threw that? Oh no.
Target data deleted.
Oh. Dang it. Reload.
Kill.
Enemy hit!
Enemy. Uh oh.
Mega kill. Triple kill.
Hello.
Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick.
Target data deleted.
Target data.
Double kill.
Double kill. No way.
Triple kill.
Damn salt. Bam. Down. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Oh man. Confirm. Counter-Strike for
Double kill. Triple kill.
quadruple kill.
Ultra kill. Ultra
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
No.
Ultra kill. Sick.
Ah. he got away.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Taking fire.
The guy.
Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill. Sick.
Okay. Nope.
Wicked kill. Wicked sick.
Okay.
Triple kill. Wicked sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Wait, where'd he go?
Ultra kill. Sick.
Please.
Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Oh. Okay.
Double kill.
Okay.
Kill.
Oh. He's too good. Missed everything.
Hit.
Double kill. Mega kill.
Taking fire.
Triple kill. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick.
Really?
Kill. Sick. Ultra kill.
Prey is
Sick.
down.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Triple kill.
Ultra kill. Ultra kill.
Dang. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Unlock the loadout.
Double kill.
Enemy hit.
Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill.
Ultra kill.
Wiped out.
Oh.
Pathetic.
Okay.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
What the hell's going on?
Taking hit.
Ultra kill.
Oh.
Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick. kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill.
I'm just floating.
Unstoppable.
Taking fire!
Ultra kill. Sick.
And hit!
Please.
Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Taking hits!
Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
And that was hit.
Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Hit!
Boom, boom, boom. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's try Street Fighter 6. See if it's just Blood Strike lagging or am I lagging? Am I lagging? But Street Fighter 6. Bam, bam, ba-dam.
Practice, training. Training room. Chun-li.
I'll show you the power of my tongue waves.
Hi.
Keep on it. Gotta act quick.
Ready? Then show me. You call, I answer!
Now, find a new rival. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Final round. Fight. Aki wins! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Got you!
Round 2. Fight.
Got you!
Aki wins. A new warrior has entered the ring.
Ready? Then
Round 1. Fight.
keep passing.
Let's get it! Come here! Sure you can! Try and stop!
Keep passing. Keep passing.
Round 2. Fight.
Keep passing.
Let's get it!
Keep passing.
Go top! Sure you can! Let's get it! Heat it up! Coming at ya! Bring in the heat! Shinru! Rippa! Bet that hurts. See! How's this?
Ken wins. Round 1. Fight.
Keep passing. Keep passing.
How's this? Heat it up! How's this? Heat it up! Go top! Let's get it! Sora! Hadouken!
Keep passing.
Hadouken! Try and stop! That's right!
Round 2. Fight.
Keep passing. Keep passing.
Let's get it! Sora!
Keep passing. Keep passing. Keep passing. I'm coming for you. Keep passing.
Try and stop!
comes a new challenger.
Ready?
Round one. Fight.
How's this? Tura! Dia! Tura! Dia! Shoryuken! Let's get go! Dia! Coming in hot! And one more!
Round two. Fight.
My turn! Shoryuken! Foolish! Shoryuken! Let's get! How's this? Dia! Shoryu Ripper!
Ken wins. Round one. Fight.
Shoryuken! Dia! Dia! Foolish! Dia! Shoryuken! Dia! Dia! How's that?
Round two. Fight.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Let's get Dia! 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 Shoryuken! Dia! Not so fast!
Ken wins.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Triple kill.
Taking fire!
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Enemy hit!
Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill.
Taking fire!
Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Get lost or get killed.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Get lost or get killed.
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Triple kill. Double kill. Mega kill. Triple kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking hits!
Ultra mega kill.
Section barrier up and running. Enemy hit!
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Wicked sick. Wicked sick.
Enemy hit! Taking hits!
Wiped
doubt. Pathetic.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Double kill.
Taking hits!
Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking fire!
Double kill.
Enemy hit!
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Mega kill. Double kill. Unstoppable. Triple kill. Wicked sick.
Taking fire! Oh, what a loser! Enemy hit!
Double kill.
Taking fire!
Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Oh, what a loser! Taking fire!
So yay.
Enemy hit! Taking fire!
Double kill.
Oh, what a loser!
Pathetic.
Protection barrier up and running. Enemy hit! Taking fire!
Okay.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Taking hits!
Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Enemy hit!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking hits!
Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Double kill.
Taking hits!
Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Enemy hit!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking hits!
Listen.
Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Double kill.
Taking fire!
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Enemy hit! Taking fire!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Good run, team.
Jeez.
Double kill. kill.
Taking fire!
Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Prey is down.
Taking fire!
Okay.
Taking hits!
Really?
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill.
Enemy hit!
Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Yes.
Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Sick.
Taking fire!
Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick. Ultra kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking hits!
Fine, to shoot.
Enemy hit!
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Triple kill. Mega kill.
Good run, team.
Double kill.
Enemy hit!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh.
Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
Taking fire!
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Wicked sick. Triple kill. Wicked sick. Ultra kill. Wicked sick. Ultra kill. Wicked sick.
Enemy hit!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill.
Taking hits!
Huh.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill.
It was a good run, team.
Protection barrier up and running.
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Triple kill.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Wicked sick.
Taking hits!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Enemy hit!
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. Sick.
Can I get those?
Wicked sick. Double kill. Wicked sick.
Taking fire!
Triple kill. Wicked sick. Double kill. Triple kill.
data deleted.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable. Ultra kill. Sick.
Dang it, man.
Double kill. Take this.
Target data deleted.
Double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Ultra mega kill. Ultra kill. Unstoppable.
Enemy hit! Taking fire!
Double kill.
Taking hits!
Double kill.
Mega kill!
Triple kill.
Unstoppable!
Enemy hit! Taking fire!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Ultra kill!
I
Enemy hit!
Double kill.
Taking fire!
Double kill.
Mega kill! Unstoppable!
Oh.
Double kill.
Wicked sick!
Triple kill.
Wicked sick!
Taking hits!
Good run, team.
What's that?
Double kill. Double kill.
Oh.
Triple kill.
Taking hits!
Double kill.
Mega kill!
Triple kill.
Ultra
Wicked
kill! Sick! Ultra kill! Sick! Ultra kill! Sick!
Taking hits!
Good run, team.
Taking hits!
Double kill.
All things start at the beginning. Lesson 0 contains 4 pages, and goes over everything you need to know about what this course does and does not teach, how we recommend going through it so as to get the most out of it, and the various methods, cheap and free, that you can use to get feedback on your work. This page in particular focuses on what the course covers, so you can better understand whether drawabox is a good choice for what you're looking to learn. Read through the material and watch any videos as they come up, like the one directly beneath this, with a grayed out thumbnail featuring a play icon on top. Only watching the videos or only doing the reading will cause you to miss information, and will make it less likely that you will fully absorb the information you encounter. What is drawabox? Drawabox is, at its core, a community of people developing their drawing skills. Our members range from total beginners, to self-taught artists seeking more structured ways to practice, to established artists looking to sharpen their skills. This community revolves around the free lessons I've written, and rewritten again, which were originally built upon the foundations of what I learned from Peter Hahn's dynamic sketching course when I attended Concept Design Academy in 2013. Peter's own lessons build upon the work of his mentor, the late Norm Skierman. Dynamic sketching had an enormous impact on me, and while I've chosen to narrow the focus of drawabox to a very specific set of core fundamental concepts, I still believe dynamic sketching is an excellent course to take at some point, specifically because where drawabox will teach you to make your drawings feel solid and three-dimensional, dynamic sketching will teach you to make them look really cool. You can take dynamic sketching with Peter Hahn himself, although this is quite expensive, due to it including feedback from the instructor. Another, more affordable option is the dynamic sketching video course with Charles Hu over on New Masters Academy, where it's included in their monthly subscription. Since they're our sponsor, you can also get 25% off your first billing cycle with them, using our coupon code DRAWBOX. Drawbox's goal is to provide beginners with a strong foundation, and to equip them with the things a lot of other courses and tutorials tend to take for granted. We achieve this by treating drawing less as an academic pursuit focusing on memorization, and more like an athletic one. While concepts are certainly explained, they are hammered in through active drills and repetition. Drawabox is a very rigorous course. Some students have completed it in as little as 5 months, while others have taken a year, or even 2. What matters is that you give each exercise, and each drawing, as much time as it requires to be executed to the best of your current ability. Setting your own deadlines or expectations is highly discouraged. It'll cause you to rush, and to progress more slowly in the long run. Plenty of students come here with the intent to achieve something specific in a certain amount of time. If that is a necessity for you, then this course may not be the best choice. It is not going to make you a professional on its own, but it will teach you how to practice, how to use the resources available to you on the internet, and equip you with the tools and skills you need to take advantage of them. Think of Drawabox as one big tutorial zone in a sandbox game. It'll take a while to get through it, but once you're done, you'll be ready to enter a world full of fun and interesting sources of instruction. What are the fundamentals?
Drawabox is, contrary to popular belief, not just about drawing boxes. I mean, there is that, but there's a lot more to it. Drawabox is a free, exercise-based course that is designed to help students learn the core fundamentals of drawing. Basically, it seeks to arm students with what other more interesting and specific courses and tutorials may not address on their own, so students can later delve into those more interesting topics with more confidence and a lot less confusion. You can think of it like the beginner zone of an MMORPG, where you learn the basics of how the game works before running off into the world to start your own adventure. It's very common for students to rush straight into concepts that are more complicated without realizing it. A lot of people think things like figure drawing and anatomy are where you start, and then feel completely lost when their line work is scribbly and their drawings feel flat. Now, it is perfectly fine, and even important, to dive into those kinds of things early, well before you're ready, and we'll talk about why that is in another video. But if you go into it expecting yourself to be able to understand what's going on, you'll end up discouraged and feel inadequate for reasons that are completely normal and beyond your control. When Drawabox started out, it was a pure regurgitation of what I had learned from Peter Hahn's dynamic sketching class at Concept Design Academy. I felt that what I'd learned there was so important that I was eager to share it with those who weren't able to travel to Los Angeles and take those classes in person as I had. I did so at first by creating really sloppy, handwritten summaries of the lessons and posting them to the Art Fundamentals subreddit that I'd created for just that purpose, along with homework assignments that I'd critique for anyone who actually completed them. This, of course, was all done with permission from Peter, but he did encourage me to try and take it in my own direction. Over the years, the lessons were rewritten, more formalized, and with the increased experience and understanding of the material I had gained by simply critiquing others' work — teaching is a great way to learn after all — I found myself putting more weight on certain concepts and less on others, trying to always circle back to focusing on the things beginners need to know rather than getting caught up in the more complex or stylistic concepts. At the end of the day, Drawbox became its own separate thing. I still strongly recommend that those who can afford it take dynamic sketching at some point, whether it's from Peter Hahn himself or from the other schools that offer it. But I'll explain this in greater detail in a separate video. To put it simply though, where Drawbox will give you the basic tools to make your drawings feel solid and believable, dynamic sketching will help you learn how to make them look really cool. As they exist in their current form, the lessons specifically focus on helping students develop their spatial reasoning skills. That is, the understanding that what we draw on a flat piece of paper actually exists in three-dimensional space. To get students started towards that goal, we start out by looking at the most basic principles of mark making, with concrete techniques that can be used to improve your ability to make the marks that you want. Rather than treating drawing like an academic pursuit, where you memorize a ton of things and try and hold it all in your brain at the same time, we view it more like a sport. That is, through a combination of explanation, drills, exercises, and repetition, we push concepts from that conscious brain, which relies on memorization, down into your subconscious and muscle memory. That way we can focus on the what, that is, what we want to draw, and let our bodies handle the how and why. This, of course, takes time. Months, in fact. This is not a course that you can complete in a day, in a week, or a month. While the quickest I've seen students complete the course without rushing took them about 5 months, I've actually had many students who've taken a year, and some even 2. More than anything, one needs to focus on simply giving everything — reading the material, watching the videos, and doing the exercises — as much time as it requires. The more we focus on going faster, the more we actually slow down due to the things that we miss in the process. At its core, Drawbox is just a starting point, a structured way to approach building a solid foundation upon which to build up all of the specific skills you're interested in developing. Because of this, it's not only well suited to complete beginners, but also self-taught artists whose foundations need to be more formalized. That's actually the category that I fell into when I started seeking out courses, as well as more established artists looking for ways to keep their skills sharp.
The answer to this question depends on who you ask, but what we cover here focuses on a specific subset of. What are the fundamentals?
It's not uncommon in art-focused communities for people to be told, work on your fundamentals. It's like a mantra, and while it is not incorrect advice, it leaves students asking the obvious question: what on earth are the fundamentals? Well, it depends on who you ask. Some people have a long list and will rattle off things like line, form, light, color, perspective, gesture, anatomy, and even style. All of these things are certainly important, but are they really fundamental to all art? To start, I should clarify. Art is a really lofty term that can include all kinds of things. What Drawabox attempts to explore are the core fundamentals of drawing specifically. And even then, technically it's the core fundamentals of representational drawing, meaning drawing things that exist in the world as opposed to that which is completely abstract. But let's not get caught in the weeds here. So, the core fundamentals of drawing. In order to determine what these are, I like to look at what elements are shared across all facets of drawing. Whether we're looking to draw something hyper-realistic or something hyper-stylized, like cartoons or anime, we are always drawing things that, in their original environment, exist in a three-dimensional world. We may end up drawing them as though they're flat shapes, but understanding how the thing being depicted exists in its original state helps immensely in deciding how to go about flattening them in our own art. That brings us to the primary area Drawabox focuses on, understanding how the things we draw on a flat page exist in a three-dimensional world. Or more succinctly, spatial reasoning. Spatial reasoning is effectively a mixture of two of the fundamentals I'd listed previously, form with some core concepts relating to perspective mixed in. That's a point worth emphasizing. While Drawabox teaches the basics of perspective early on, it is not a perspective course and only covers the bare minimum in Lesson 1, along with a few more interesting concepts towards the end. So, if you want to learn the highly technical side of perspective, you'd still benefit from taking another course to fill in those gaps later on. Although, in my career as an illustrator and a concept designer thus far, that's not something I needed to explore further just yet. Similarly, if drawing is essentially the act of putting marks down on a page, then another fundamental of drawing would be the ability to put down the specific marks you intend, also known as mark making, and to do so with confidence and control. Beginners will naturally have trouble controlling the marks they put down on the page, and if we're struggling to get the specific marks we intend to draw, then that makes everything else quite a bit more difficult. Lastly, in order to draw real, physical things, or at least things that are even vaguely rooted in reality, we must learn to see what actually exists. This is known as observation, which is the ability to not just rely on our memory, but to actually pay attention to what's in front of us on a granular level. This is something we explore here to a point, though we don't get too caught up in perfectly replicating reference images or perfectly matching proportions. We focus on learning to study source material closely enough to pull out specific, useful information for the purposes of constructing objects that feel real and solid. Just like with perspective, this is also something you'll be able to delve into much more deeply, especially when it comes to learning how to replicate things more accurately than we bother with here. At the end of the day, spatial reasoning is our main focus, with confident and controlled mark making, as well as observation, being skills that are required to work towards that central goal. Spatial reasoning is, by its very nature, something that takes a fair bit of hard work, practice, and time to develop, so it's a skill that the majority of free tutorials you'll come across either glaze over or skip entirely. Despite this, it still serves as an incredibly important component to drawing anything, especially when you want to go beyond directly copying existing images and instead create your own scenes and designs from your imagination. It simply isn't great for growing one's audience when you tell them, well, before you do all this, spend 6 months to a year learning how to think in 3D space. That doesn't mean such resources are bad or not immensely useful, just that they rely on you showing up with certain skills. This also doesn't mean that you shouldn't dive into using them right away. Rather, all it means is that not having everything make sense to you doesn't mean you're not suited to drawing. It's really easy to, say, jump into a figure drawing video on YouTube and to feel lost or to have your drawings come out feeling flat. You probably will learn some things from it, but your inability to apply them as effectively as you'd like can overshadow that with frustration. It's totally okay. You are not alone in this, nor are you broken. You're just in the 1st grade trying to read a 9th grade book. And you know what? That's great. You should absolutely do it. Just give yourself the patience and understanding that you deserve, and maybe mix in some first grade material in with it. That's what drawabox is for. To that point, if you are interested in learning figure drawing, I would recommend you check out Art Anatomy for Beginners by Steve Houston on New Masters. For years, I've been looking for a course that takes an analytical approach to figure drawing, which is the way it was taught to me in a class with Kevin Chen, and it wasn't until we started figuring out this partnership with NMA that I found exactly what I was looking for. This approach lines up really well with the focus on form and spatial reasoning we take here, and following along with it in parallel with drawabox will make for an effective mix. You'll find a link to it in the description below. So, what doesn't drawabox teach? Well, if it isn't necessary for us to develop those 3D spatial reasoning skills, then we don't bother with it. Light, color, gesture, anatomy, and style. Out. While we do have lessons that explore individual topics, such as plants, insects, animals, vehicles, and so on, none of these lessons are a guide on how to draw that specific thing. Rather, each lesson looks at the same problem. How do we take something complicated, break it down into simple forms based on what we're able to physically see, and how do we build them back up? Each of those different topics we explore brings something new and useful to the table, but it's always about looking at the same core problem from many different angles, the value of which is something we'll explore a little further in another video, when we talk about how to get the most out of this course. If you're familiar with other drawing courses, then you've probably seen them jumping straight into things like shading and talking about light, specifically using them as tools to take a two-dimensional shape and make it feel 3D. This is an approach we do not employ. Instead, we set aside all form shading and rely on other techniques that provide a much stronger understanding of how our forms exist in 3D space and how they relate to one another within it. Don't worry though. As with most things, we found that the understanding of 3D space we work to develop here helps provide a much stronger foundation for the understanding of how light and shading works, and so our students are generally better equipped to learn those concepts. After all, lighting is just the result of understanding the relationships between a light source and a form in the scene. If and when you're interested in learning more about shading, you can check out the 2 lessons on light and shadow in the Fundamentals of Observational Drawing course with Ilya Mirochnik on New Masters. The last thing I wanted to talk about is one more thing we don't teach, but something that's worth talking about a little anyway. That's style. Style is something that a lot of beginners talk about and think about, but they don't necessarily fully understand what it is, and more importantly, how it relates to the things we're learning here. I'll often have prospective students look at drawabox and go, "Nah, I'm specifically interested in drawing anime," thinking that the concepts we explore here don't relate to them, and that comes down to a misunderstanding of what style actually is. Style is a series of choices that we make. There can be style in how you choose to walk, or style in how you speak, or write, or, in our case, draw. It's a formula we develop for representing things in a certain way, and while many people may joke that one might shield themselves behind their style in order to refute criticism, it isn't actually that easy for the simple reason that style has to be internally consistent. If you draw lips a certain way, you have to draw all lips that way, unless there's another specific rule that differentiates which lips are drawn in that manner. Those of you who are inclined towards mathematics, or even programming, may think of style as a function, with the input being reality, the output being your final image, and the function itself being all of the instructions that define the style itself. Another way to think about it is that style is the lens through which we look at the world. They bend and alter what we see, but they do so in a consistent manner. Any rays of light coming from the same angle will always reflect in the same direction. And so, with style, the same thing displayed in the same circumstances should always be drawn in the same way. So when it comes to developing a style, it's really a matter of creating a list of instructions for you to follow every time. You can start with something as simple as all my object silhouettes will have a thick outline. And gradually, as you explore working with that choice, you might find exceptions and the specific rules for those exceptions. It also helps to study the work of other artists. Master studies are a type of exercise we can perform to help explore aspects of how others work. It's the act of reproducing the work, but with specific focuses. For example, maybe you want to study how John Singer Sargent paints faces, or how Sui Milk uses abstract shapes to help the physical elements of her paintings pop, or how Craig Mullins manages to imply complex imagery through the use of just a couple of well-placed brushstrokes. Taking things even further, you can research what influenced the artists who influence you, to go back to their own roots and really understand the thinking behind their stylistic choices. At the end of the day, no artist is bound to just one style. You might have a variety of different styles to choose from, and if you're planning to work as an artist in a studio, you may be asked to produce your work while adhering to different stylistic rule sets. Hell, you may even find yourself using multiple styles within the same project. Bringing it back around before I digress too much, style is a barrel of monkeys all on its own, and it's something you will have the chance to explore to your heart's content. But underneath this litany of stylistic choices, there always exists the core foundation of the real three-dimensional world, and that is the one we seek to build here by focusing on spatial reasoning, confident and controlled mark-making, and careful, patient observation.
The answer to this question depends on who you ask, but what we cover here focuses on a specific subset of what others might call out when listing the fundamentals of drawing. We call these the core fundamentals of drawing, the things you'll need to apply and learn everything else more effectively. These core fundamentals focus in three areas: confident and controlled mark making, the ability to make the marks you intend to make, and to keep them smooth and hesitation-free; attentive and fastidious observation. And the big focus of this course overall, spatial reasoning, the understanding deep in your brain that despite drawing on a flat page, the things you're producing exist in a real, three-dimensional world. The page itself is merely a window looking out onto that world. These are not everything there is to know, but they lay down a solid foundation upon which everything else can be built. For example, while we do not touch upon any lighting, rendering, or shading in this course, such concepts rely on understanding how different objects and surfaces might relate to a light source in the scene, which is what we develop by working on spatial reasoning. Other courses of interest. As mentioned in the video above, while drawabox focuses on a limited set of core concepts, you are still encouraged to explore any others that may be of interest to you. Doing so alongside what you learn here will help you develop into a more well-rounded artist. Our sponsor, New Masters Academy, has a ton of material that explore other fundamentals of drawing. For example, Art Anatomy for Beginners with Steve Houston. Steve Houston explores the human body in a manner that lines up exceptionally well with the focus on form and spatial reasoning we explore here, making this analytical approach to figure drawing an excellent complement to our lessons. I've actually been on the hunt for years for an online course that follows the same methodology I learned from Kevin Chen years ago, and this fits the bill perfectly. Drawing with Force with Michael Matesi. Figure drawing is a marriage of two core concepts, structure and gesture. In this course, Michael Matesi explores his unique, physics-based methodology for drawing bodies that move naturally and believably through the space in which they exist. Fundamentals of Observational Drawing with Ilya Myriknik. In this course, Ilya teaches a variety of observational drawing tools and techniques, with a focus on the Russian drawing approach, a distinct methodology that has remained largely unaltered in over 2 centuries. This course also includes 2 lessons dedicated to teaching the fundamentals of light and shadow, which will help you understand the basics of shading. Finding Your Voice as an Artist with Steve Houston and Bill Perkins. This course by Steve Houston and Bill Perkins, of Little Mermaid and Aladdin fame, takes an analytical approach to breaking down the concepts of personal style, and helps students to find a guiding direction for their journey. How is Drawabox free? Drawabox is a business, but I am a strong believer that we can provide free resources, and cheap access to feedback, while still compensating our team well for their work. We're able to do this while remaining viable as a business because of our credit-based pricing structure. Those who subscribe here through Patreon at any of the student tiers receive credits when they are charged, and those credits expire 2 months after their receipt. Those who can afford to allow some, and even all, of their credits to expire, allowing their contribution to go towards subsidizing the overall price for others, whereas those who have tighter budgets can maintain control by subscribing, canceling, and resubscribing as needed. As we continue to grow, we are working towards constantly improving the lessons, applying what we've learned by explaining concepts in thousands of critiques to updates and rewrites of lesson content, and expanding more of the lesson critiques to our team of teaching assistants. In doing so, it will allow me to focus more on refining the material, and expanding what we're able to offer on the free side of things even further. Along with the critiques we offer, and our smaller supporter tier patrons, Drawabox is funded by sponsors, such as New Masters Academy. Every student who signs up with NMA using our Drawabox coupon code both gets 25% off their first billing cycle and helps support Drawabox. Importing and selling fineliner pens, this is primarily to provide the community with access to good quality fineliners at a far cheaper price, though we're only able to offer them with free shipping in the continental United States, so they're not necessarily as good of a deal internationally. Affiliate link recommendations through Amazon, where we earn a small commission for any sales that use our links. These are also the source of the custom display ads we show on the website. If you're unable to support us through Patreon, consider shopping through our affiliate links, signing up for New Masters Academy using our Drawabox coupon code, or purchasing our pens when they are in stock. On the next page, let's look at just how a lot of students tend to think about drawing, what they are and aren't ready for, and what keeps holding them back.
Solperitixum 0 me 5 says. Spam drive live tired of streaming to 0? Let's change that only at nesna.com mckbb.
Play is not inherently fun. This page explores a very common problem among students, a focus on short-term benefits, having a drawing you're working on right now turn out well, which simply does not matter for a beginner, and the long-term benefits of being bold, willing to explore and experiment, and discovering all there is to enjoy about drawing aside from obsessing over the end result. When going through this material, remember, play and fun are not the same thing. Play can be fun, but only when you allow it to be, and that is an ability most students have lost, and must go through the frustrating process of developing again. As many students are confused by this and how it applies to the 50% rule we introduced below, this page also features a dedicated frequently asked questions, FAQ, section with answers to the most common questions. The hardest thing you'll ever do. All of you are here because of one central desire: you want to get better at art. As such, your focus falls squarely on one thing: your drawings. But your drawings are just one part of what it means to draw, they're just the end result, and while right now to you that's the most important, I propose an alternative view. The end result is getting in your way. Our entirely natural obsession with drawing things that look good, to impress ourselves, to impress those around us, and to impress people on the other side of the planet whom you've never met, is above all else what holds us back. It stresses us out, and puts us into a state of creative paralysis. It pushes us to focus on nothing but practice, on training, on exercises, and leaves us drained. And worst of all, it makes us fear doing precisely the things for which we're learning these skills. Oh, if I had a nickel for every student who declared I can't draw that. It's such a common statement, but what it really means is I can't draw that well right now, so what reason do I have to try? Or more poignantly, to try would be a waste of my time. And for this, I blame traditional academics. School makes us terrified of failure, and declares success as the only useful result. But I think differently. It's about balance. If there's one thing you take away from the video above and the rest of the material on this page, it's this: don't just spend your time studying. Not everything has to contribute specifically and obviously towards improving your skills in order to be worthwhile and beneficial. Your technical skills are not the only thing that matter. Traditional academics are to blame. They teach us to value grades, to value results, and that anything that does not produce those results is a waste of time. They do this not because it's an efficient strategy to help students learn, they do it because their goal is to push as many students through a factory production line as possible. They do not have the time, nor the resources, to make students the best they can be, and it's not their fault, either. There's just so many students they have to force through. By taking the time to draw just for the hell of it, that is, not to make something cool to show off, not to learn something, not to improve a skill, not to impress your parents, but just to draw, two things will happen. First, and for a while, you'll experience frustration. It won't be fun, as trying to do something and showing yourself that you aren't capable of it rarely is. Over time, you'll find that frustration decreasing, and your willingness to try things that will inevitably result in failure will increase. You'll be more willing to take risks, to experiment, and to explore. The 50% rule, which we introduced in the video above and explain further in the material below, is not about having fun. It's about making drawing something you can eventually enjoy. That is, in spite of the damage traditional academics does to us all. And we achieve that through balance.
I was talking to Scylla, the one editing this video, not long ago, and she said something that captured the spirit of this video very concisely. She said, remove the word success from your vocabulary. You don't know how to use it right now. Success. It's such a lofty word, and it's a word we seem to learn in whatever language before anything else. The moment you picked up this course, which promised to teach you the core fundamentals of drawing, you probably had notions of success in your mind. Success at drawing all the things you've held inside for so long. Or perhaps success at finding those ideas within yourself, feeling otherwise empty and devoid of creativity at this moment. We all want to succeed, and conversely, we all hate to fail. Perhaps it's a normal, natural human problem, or perhaps it's something that we're conditioned to feel due to our exposure to traditional academics. But what if I told you that failure was the path to success? What if I told you that your fear of failure is what stands in your way and holds you back from that success you desire most? What if I told you your fear of drawing things badly, of embarrassing yourself, and your sense of shame is precisely what makes learning to draw so difficult? Before we really dig into that, let's ask ourselves a simple question. If and when we become as skilled as we could possibly dream, what would we spend our time drawing? Some people will be able to answer this quickly, while others may struggle, thinking that they don't actually have any ideas at all, that their brains are just empty. In my experience, both in having been such a person and in speaking to others, this isn't actually likely. Some of us are just hyper-efficient at filtering our thoughts. We'll try to come up with ideas, but instead of simply accepting an idea for what it is, we immediately start to consider whether it's a good idea, or if we, with our current skills, would be able to pull it off. And if we don't consider ourselves to be ready, we come to a single motivation-crushing conclusion. I can't draw that. Like someone is going to bust through your wall and punish you for ever having tried. You can't. Maybe one day, but not now. But why not now? Shame? Embarrassment? Over what? We are the ones bringing this to the table. We are the ones putting this undue pressure, this weight on our shoulders. There's no one else. No third party who's going to chastise you for it. If you even decide to post your attempt online, which is entirely your choice, the worst that'll happen is that people will ignore it. No one will be angry or disappointed, because the truth is, no one actually cares. And that's a good thing, because it means you're free to try anything and everything and nothing will go wrong. Will you draw the thing well? Probably not. But that's okay, and that's the point. You have nothing to lose by trying. In Drawabox, this isn't just some empty platitude or nicety to keep you warm on a cold night. In fact, it's something that students truly loathe, especially early on. In Drawabox, we don't simply encourage you to throw yourself into drawing things that are well beyond your skill level. We demand it. We've even given it a name. It's called the 50% rule, and you're probably going to hate it. The 50% rule is simple. For every minute you spend working on learning to improve your drawing skills, through courses, exercises, studies, tutorials, and so on, you must spend an equal measure of time on drawing purely for the sake of drawing. Now, a lot of you will have the immediate response of, "Oh hell no, I'm a beginner. I can't draw anything. Maybe I'll do this after I've gotten somewhere with the course itself." I've heard it a million times, and it comes from a place of fear. Fear that, like I've already mentioned, will be judged or shamed or embarrassed. Fear that the end result will make us look like, what? Beginners? Since when was that a bad thing? Then there are those among you who will focus on what you get out of it. It is fairly normal for students to think of this as a waste of time, but I'll explain in a moment why it's so valuable. While everyone is certainly a little different, and there are some among you who will happily follow the rule without issue, they are in the minority. There is, however, one thing everyone who's taking this course shares. They'd like for their drawings to be better. They'd like to improve. Whether it's to please themselves, to impress others, or to work towards a career, no matter the reason, they're here for the same core goal, to draw better. The 50% rule asks you to, half the time, forget about getting better. Forget about being good. To focus only on the act of drawing, of playing, as though the page is going straight into a shredder when you're done. This will be frustrating at first, and you will hate it. But over time, if you stop fighting it, it will get easier. It will become enjoyable, eventually. And this is what will get you through this course and every course thereafter. There are a number of reasons why the 50% rule is important. Firstly, the 50% rule wasn't around the whole time. Drawabox is a course that is constantly evolving based on what I've learned about, well, how other people learn. I'm no fancy professor with a master's degree in learning sciences. I'm a self-taught instructor who's learned by doing. So, one problem I saw my students encountering was that after they'd go through the whole course, they'd have developed a great deal of technical skill. But when it came to drawing the things they actually cared about, cool vehicles, engaging characters, complex settings, and interesting scenes, they were still afraid. And that fear caused them to overthink, which in turn resulted in drawings that made them look far less capable than they were within the comforting confines of the course material. The reason for this simply comes down to the fact that everything is a skill. Even understanding how to take the tools you have at your disposal, that courses like Drawabox arm you with, and to apply them to a specific problem or towards a certain goal is itself a skill. And it's one that will inevitably go underdeveloped if all we do is focus on the courses to hold our hands. Play is important. It's something children do really well, because they're not so afraid of being judged. But as we grow, we forget how. Furthermore, and this is important, it becomes a lot harder to learn how to play when you've developed the technical skill and the expectations that come along with it. As a beginner, there are still some barriers of expectation, but it's far easier to remind yourself of the simple fact that you are a beginner, and that any such expectations are utterly ridiculous. After you've spent 6 months or a year or 2 learning the fundamentals, though, if you find yourself still struggling to apply those skills to the things that are actually truly important to you, you might just throw everything in the garbage and quit. Of course, even those people can learn to play, but it will save you a lot of pain to get through the hard stuff now. And trust me, even in the face of some of the grueling exercises and challenges that await you here at Drawabox, the 50% rule will be the most difficult, at least at first. Secondly, it helps us learn and process the information that we absorb through the lessons. In learning, there is time spent actually studying, doing exercises, reading instructional books, and so on. We'll call this the positive space of learning, the real meat of it. And then, on the flip side of the same coin, there is the negative space, that is, the time in between, which we spend on pretty much everything that isn't active learning. This includes things like eating, sleeping, watching TV, reading fiction, hanging out with friends, or playing video games. Traditional academics, and really anything that puts a lot of focus on achievement and ambition, focuses heavily on the positive space of learning. And in doing so, it makes us ignore and even reject the clear benefits of the other side. Taking breaks, pushing our brain to focus on other things, playing, and sleeping are incredibly important for the simple reason that our brain needs time to process and assess what we've learned. It cannot do this while continually taking in yet more new information. Those who cram for exams, rather than pacing themselves and spreading things out, encounter this frequently. In order to learn optimally, we must seek balance. Balance between work and play. Not only does it help make learning more efficient, it also helps us focus better during the periods of active learning. It's common for students to get bored and distracted when forced to study and work for too long, and this can result in aimless doodling on the side. While doodling isn't inherently bad, as a lot of people doodle while listening to lectures and find that it helps them absorb the material better, it does, however, impact how carefully a student might complete a drawing exercise, as it pulls away some of the cognitive resources we need to be using in order to complete the work to the best of our current capacity. By creating clearly delineated times for work and for play, we are able to burn off that nervous energy, so we can focus our cognitive resources singularly on the task at hand when it's time to work. This also means that when we play, having done our work at our best, we can more easily allow ourselves to play shamelessly. Of course, those of you with ADHD or other similar struggles understand your circumstances far better than I do, so that specific point may not apply to you as directly, but take from it what you can. And of course, if you suspect you might have ADHD, do what you can to get diagnosed, as it can open up access to strategies to help manage the condition. That said, I really shouldn't speak too much about things I myself do not understand. Normally, when those topics come up, I have one of my teaching assistants who does have ADHD, and who's had periods of working through this course, both medicated and unmedicated, weigh in as she can speak from a position of first-hand knowledge. Sluggy, as she's been called since she joined our Discord community years ago, is also a clear sign that while these challenges can make things more difficult, they will not stop you from pursuing art, whether as a hobby or as a career. Though she's still early in her freelancing career, she's been able to work on projects for Ubisoft, among others. To that point, and this will be relevant to many of you, a lot of people out there will really struggle with the idea of doing something only to fail. Many of us have been taught that our value as an individual is inextricably tied to our ability to succeed, to the point that where forcing yourself to fail, as this course will have you do quite a bit, can actively trigger depressive episodes. It gets that much worse when you consider how many people actively try and use art as therapy, not as part of a larger regimen, but as their singular self-prescribed solution, and unfortunately, it can make things worse. For those of you in that situation, I strongly urge you to seek out whatever professional support you can. Therapy with a trained professional isn't about changing who you are, or attempting to fix you. Rather, at its core, it's about giving you the tools you need to better manage and understand your emotions, so that when you're faced with a bad drawing, you can understand not just on a logical level, but deep within you, on an emotional level, that this does not in any way suggest that you yourself are bad. So, don't be afraid to step away from this course and to seek out that help when you need it. We'll still be here when you're better equipped. Getting back on topic, and to recap, there are a number of critical reasons the 50% rule will make your learning experience more effective and more efficient. Firstly, it'll help you develop the skills that do need to be developed at some point, and doing it now will help you avoid some stinging disappointment later on. Second, the downtime spent on things other than active learning, preferably in a more relaxing fashion, will help you process the things that you've learned and absorb them more fully. Arguably, there are many ways to do this, though it does help if you're actually drawing things at the same time. And third, cleanly separating work and play allows us to do each wholeheartedly. Before I end this lecture and leave you all to sit paralyzed in front of a blank page, I have a video about that, by the way, you can watch it here, I want to talk a little about another fear students tend to have, the fear of developing bad habits. It's the fear that if I just jump in and start drawing like nothing matters, that I will learn to do things incorrectly, and this will follow me as I continue to develop my skills, making things harder. There are all kinds of things that beginners do naturally that they ultimately have to unlearn. Chicken scratching, drawing everything from the wrist, symbol drawing, and more. So it's not like this fear is unreasonable. It is, however, a waste of energy. As you develop any skill, you will learn and unlearn things. Many things that were useful for one reason or another initially stop being useful and become crutches later on. The fact that you outgrew them does not mean that they were not important, and even necessary at some point. There simply isn't any use in worrying about the inevitable. And above all else, remember, the end result of these 50% rule drawings don't matter. That's why it's perfectly okay for me to tear up this drawing into itty-bitty pieces, despite having quite liked the monkey businessman and his banana. But wait, there's more! There are a couple of questions I tend to get a lot in regards to how one should be approaching their 50% rule drawing, so let me knock those off here. First, should I be trying to apply the techniques from drawabox while working on the 50% rule? No. Draw in whatever way feels most comfortable to you. Drawabox is designed to have you drawing so much that you will have plenty of mileage to take the lessons and push them down into your subconscious. The lessons will become instinct. Rather, as you play, it's better not to be too stiff and worried about technique. This is the time where you just want to let go. Second, do I have to do my 50% rule in pen? This question comes up simply because we really stress the use of pen and ink when doing the drawabox lessons. Again, the answer is no. Draw with whatever tools you're interested in using. A lot of students come to drawabox really interested in digital media, but end up disappointed that we focus so much on traditional tools. I get it. I'm almost strictly a digital artist myself, and we'll get into the reasoning for this later. Rest assured though, you are welcome and even encouraged to dive straight into drawing and painting digitally as soon as you like for this 50%. This will also have the benefit of helping you get used to the specifics of using those tools, as this is yet another skill separate from these core fundamentals of drawing and will need to be explored at some point. Third, can I use reference during the 50% rule time? This is a difficult one, because the answer is both yes and no. It comes down to understanding your own intentions. Are you reaching for reference specifically because you're afraid to draw something badly? If that's the case, if that's something you just would not bother to try without the reference, then no. Draw it however you can from your imagination and let it go poorly. If, however, you're completely comfortable with that, perhaps after you've done your 50% rule time without reference for a few weeks, just to be sure, you can go ahead and use reference, with one major caveat. You may not simply work from a single reference image, effectively copying it as it is. This is called a study, and it's a useful drawing exercise that involves copying an object from observation or reference photo, in order to learn more about some specific aspect of it. As it is a tool for learning and improving, it falls under the same 50% as drawabox and whatever other courses, lessons, exercises, and tutorials you may be working through. Instead, you need to make the decisions yourself, and merely use reference to fill in the gaps. For example, you may decide to draw a character astride a tiger, charging through a bazaar. Good luck finding a photo of exactly that to paint from. Instead, you'd find a picture of a tiger running, a person riding a horse, and multiple shots of market stalls, taking parts from each of them and incorporating them into your work. A quick note: when you do decide you're ready to use reference, PureRef is an excellent tool for organizing your reference and displaying it as you work. While it is available for free, it is so undeniably useful that if you can spare a few dollars, it'd be a shame not to pay what they recommend. Now you may go, but what you should do next is go over to the Drawabox website, whichever page this video is on, and take a look at the Other Resources section. I'll have some links to the other videos about developing a healthier, more resilient mindset from people like myself, Steven Zapata, and others as I find them. Before you go, if you're interested in other great and affordably priced learning resources, check out our sponsor, New Masters Academy. They've got thousands, literally thousands, of hours of video lectures from acclaimed instructors like Glenn Vilppu, Michael Matesi, Steve Houston, and a ton of others. If you sign up with the coupon DRAWBOX22, you'll get a full 35% off your first billing cycle. Even as
Developing your ideas. Something most of you have probably thought, or said aloud, is I don't know what to draw, or I don't have any ideas. While this is undoubtedly how it feels, I guarantee you that the likelihood you have no ideas floating around in your head is pretty slim. Ideas are a dime a dozen, but the kind of ideas I'm talking about aren't fleshed out or developed. They're vague and undefined. They're so insubstantial that we regard them as nothing at all. A rounding error. After all, if it's just 1/10 of a useful idea, then that's not that far off from zero. But that's where all ideas begin. What we need to know is how to actually explore them, to develop them, to take them from a fraction of a whisper of an idea to something you can actually work with. For that, I leverage what I call the what-if strategy, which I talk about in this video I produced for the Proco YouTube channel. It's actually a preview, a chapter from a course I produced for Proco's library. That video is what is most relevant to students here, but those of you who are interested in pursuing a career in concept art may want to look into the full course, which you can find for sale here. It is not a technical course. It focuses more on establishing students' understanding of what concept art is as a profession, how it differs from things like illustration, and how one might think about the problems concept artists face. It also talks about how we might leverage certain tools, like 3D modeling, among others, and more importantly why. It also includes recordings of these 6 environment design explorations, with around 2 hours of narration explaining what I was thinking about as I worked through it. The goal of this course is to help prepare students with an understanding of the work being done, so it is relevant whether you're well on your way, or just getting started. And of course, purchasing it helps to support all of the free information we share here on Drawabox, although buying it is entirely optional. Drawing prompts. For those of you who are struggling to come up with anything to draw, we actually have a tool you'll find on the home page that'll provide you with a random, detailed yet open-ended prompt to get your brain juices flowing. While there are already dozens of different prompts there, we add new ones every season with our Promptathon event, where all our students are asked to stop their homework and instead join in with the community, primarily on our Discord chat server, in drawing just for the hell of it. Anyway, now that I'm done hawking wares to keep the lights on at Old Drawabox Art Instruction Incorporated, let's get back to talking about changing your mindset, and the 50% rule. Failure is a beginner's job. As mentioned above, traditional academics all the way from kindergarten to college and university, drawing prompts. For those of you who are struggling to come up with anything to draw, we actually have a tool you'll find on the home page that'll provide you with a random, detailed yet open-ended prompt to get your brain juices flowing. While there are already dozens of different prompts there, we add new ones every season with our Promptathon event, where all our students are asked to stop their homework and instead join in with the community, primarily on our Discord chat server, in drawing just for the hell of it. Anyway, now that I'm done hawking wares to keep the lights on at old drawabox art instruction incorporated, let's get back to talking about changing your mindset, and the 50% rule. Failure is a beginner's job. As mentioned above, traditional academics all the way from kindergarten to college and university really does a number on us. It makes sense, they're trying to push so many students through the system, and so grades, assignments, and tests that focus on memorization make sense. But that doesn't mean they're the best approach, and they're certainly not the most effective when it comes to learning how to draw. Why? It's actually quite simple. It is through making mistakes that we learn. No mistakes, no learning. Doing something correctly the first time never taught anyone anything. It was by messing it up, by reflecting upon those failures, ideally with the help of someone more experienced, and addressing them, that we develop true understanding. Your job as a beginner is to fail, and to fail a lot. But many of you will find that to be a painful, frustrating thing, and so you'll try to avoid it. In so doing, you'll avoid taking risks, avoid pushing your boundaries. You'll avoid all of the things that you must do in order to grow. I'm not ready to draw that. This is an extremely common statement I hear from students, whenever we ask them to draw just for the hell of it. It usually goes something like this. I don't know what to draw. Well, what would you draw if you had all the skills in the world? I'd draw X, but I'm not ready to draw that now. Beginners, in that they are exactly that, beginners, don't have any understanding of the wealth of concepts involved in drawing, nor should they, but they are frequently quick and declarative in insisting that they can't do something, or that they simply aren't ready. Here's the thing, when you say or think that, what you really mean is, I'm not ready to draw this in a way that I won't find embarrassing, because I'm going to fail. And that's exactly the point. Here, you'll find some drawings of cars from when I was younger. I was ready to draw them, and so are you. The control muscle. If the mental block that tells you you're not ready refuses to budge by sheer force of will alone, then start small. Think of it like you're exercising the muscle that represents your willpower, or your control over yourself and the choices you make. Right now it's small, and fears of not being good enough to try something you're interested in may be overwhelming. Gradually, this will strengthen that muscle, and so you'll be able to exert more control over the choices you make. Starting small can be as simple as doodling abstract and arbitrary shapes or patterns on the page. From there, you can start drawing simple representational things, silly little cartoons, nothing serious, nothing ambitious. And from there, you can start pushing into subject matter that may be a little daunting, because as you put time and effort into this, the barriers you put in front of yourself will get smaller, and they'll even start to move when you push on them. Do not be complacent, however, always push against those boundaries. If doodling is easy, then try to push yourself up to the next stage, always keeping in mind and aiming for the things you want your future self to produce. The 50% rule. And finally, that brings us to why this is relevant to you. Everyone following this course is expected to abide by what we call the 50% rule, without exception. The 50% rule is simple. All of the time you spend on drawing is to be divided into 2 equal portions. At most, half of your time spent drawing can be used for studying. This includes your drawabox homework assignments, work from other courses, as well as self-driven studies or exercises. Basically, this half will include anything you draw with the intent of improving or learning. At least half of your time drawing must be spent on doing it for its own sake. Play. Exploration. Pushing boundaries. As explained above, many of you will not find this enjoyable. The intent is not to have fun, the intent is to develop your capacity to enjoy things that don't result in something that looks nice, or that otherwise helps develop your technical skills. Additionally, remember that the spirit of the rule is all about balance. Balancing the time you spend studying with time you spend exploring and playing. Do not worry about the specifics of, do I count the time I spend reading/watching the material towards my studies? It really doesn't matter. This isn't something you need to use a timer for, or track with any real diligence. Studying is addictive. It feels productive, it feels like you're using your time well, and it makes anything else feel like a waste. Sticking to the 50% rule means making the continuous choice, every day, to fight against that. This is a rule, meaning, if you wish to follow this course as it's intended, you must make every effort to hold to the spirit of it. That also means that the whys of it all don't really matter, but we do get further into that in the video at the top of this page. 50% rule FAQ. There are a few questions we get pretty often in regards to the 50% rule, so let's clarify them right off the bat. Should I be trying to apply the techniques from drawabox while working on the 50% rule? No. Draw in whatever way feels most comfortable to you. Drawabox is designed to have you drawing so much that you will have plenty of mileage to take the lessons and push them down into your subconscious. The lessons will become instinct. Rather, as you play, it's better not to be too stiff and worried about technique. This is the time where you want to just let go. Do I have to do my 50% rule in pen? No. Draw with whatever tools you're interested in using. A lot of students come to drawabox really interested in digital media, but end up disappointed that we focus so much on traditional tools. I get it, I'm almost strictly a digital artist myself, and we'll get into the reasoning for this later. Rest assured though, you are welcome and even encouraged to dive straight into drawing and painting digitally as soon as you like, for this 50%. This will also have the benefit of helping you get used to the specifics of using those tools, as this is yet another skill that is separate from these core fundamentals of drawing, and will need to be explored at some point. Can I use reference during the 50% rule time? Like everything else with this rule, it comes back to your intent. Are you reaching for reference because you're afraid of drawing something inaccurately, or wrong? If the motivation behind it is fear, then no. Face your fear, draw it without reference. If however you wouldn't have any issue drawing without the reference, and are just looking to have more tools at your disposal to play with, then go for it. Just make sure that what you're drawing is not in its entirety, just a copy of a reference image. That would be a study, and would fall into the study portion of the 50% rule. A good strategy is to first roughly sketch out your idea without reference, so you're forced to make all the decisions as to what goes where, how it's laid out, and so forth. Then, using this sketch, find suitable reference and then redraw it. This will help ensure that the reference itself is not deciding for you what you should be drawing. The control should be in your hands, and the choices should be yours. At the end of the day, there is nothing wrong with using reference in general. What the 50% rule focuses on, however, is breaking down the barriers we put in our way because we're afraid, because we're anxious, and because we don't want to make mistakes. Where do portfolio pieces fit into the 50% rule? The things we draw will generally fall into one of three categories: practice, play, and performance. Technically, a single drawing activity might fall into multiple categories, or even all three, but the more we spread it out, the less effective that activity is at accomplishing the intent of any one. The 50% rule addresses practice and play, but we leave performance out for the simple reason that most of our students are beginners, and so most of them aren't really in a position to be concerned with it. Performance is all about showing where our skills are right now, and beginners are understandably lacking in those skills to show off. We certainly don't want to give them the impression that they're supposed to come already equipped with skills. If however you're one of those students who's filling in holes in your fundamentals and want to spend time producing work that shows where your skills are right now, then how you work it in is up to you. You can choose to split the 50% rule into 3 chunks of 33%, or you can do 50% for play, and split the rest up for your studies. I'll leave it up to you, as long as you strive to hold to the spirit of the rule. NMA recommendations. Pushing yourself just to draw for the hell of it can be a lot harder than it sounds. Here are some course recommendations from New Masters Academy to help you loosen up. Stress-free sketching with Sheldon Borenstein. Sheldon Borenstein explores different techniques for pushing past that mental block and just putting marks on the page. I find the topic for week 4 of his course, Scribble, the Soul of the Drawing, to be a particularly accessible and effective. After all, everyone can scribble. Depression and learning art. As the 50% rule relates heavily to mental health, I would be remiss not to take a moment to talk about depression. A lot of people out there will really struggle with the idea of doing something only to fail. As I've mentioned already, many of us have been taught that our value as an individual is inextricably tied to our ability to succeed, to the point where forcing yourself to fail, as this course will have you do quite a bit, can actively trigger depressive episodes. It gets that much worse when you consider how many people actively try and use art as therapy, not as part of a larger regimen under the guidance of a professional, but as their singular self-prescribed solution, and unfortunately it can make things worse. For those of you in that situation, I strongly urge you to seek whatever professional support you can. Therapy with a trained professional isn't about changing who you are, or attempting to fix you. Rather, at its core it's about giving you the tools you need to better manage and understand your emotions, so that when you're faced with a bad drawing, you can understand not just on a logical level, but deep within you that this does not in any way suggest that you yourself are bad. So, don't be afraid to step away from this course, and to seek out that help. We'll still be here when you're better equipped. Other resources. I get it. This sort of thing is hard to understand. At its core, the 50% rule is about accepting that your mental health is more important than anything, and while society may convince you that you are only as valuable as what you can do, that is quite frankly a lie. Your ability to draw, or lack thereof, has nothing to do with who you are as a person, as much as you may want it to, and drawing poorly does not reduce one's worth as a person. Just as in quite the same way, learning how to draw better will not make you a more worthy person. This may be something you understand on a logical level, but believing it is a lifelong task you will need to work at constantly. The 50% rule is, in all honesty, a big part of that. Here's a list of other videos and resources on this kind of topic that can help you better understand how to think about your own emotions in regards to drawing. Myself, on overcoming the fear of a blank page. I talk about how even after a decade of drawing, I still spent most of my time paralyzed in front of a blank canvas, and more importantly, how I finally broke free of that fear. Stephen Zapata, on personal versus impersonal satisfaction in art, 834. This talk is about the dangers of associating your successes and failures in individual drawings too closely with your satisfaction, and dissatisfaction, in life. Sia Mystery, on There Are Three Artists Inside You, 1138. Sia does a great job of talking about the three ways we can split our time: play, study, performance, in an approachable way. There's a few differences to how we approach it. The 50% rule is strict about sticking to one intent in a given session, and leans into the word fun that we try to avoid, since as many of you will find, the play we ask you to do can actually be very frustrating, especially at first, but other than that she does a great job of exploring the three different categories in a way that may help students better understand how we want you to go about it here. I will continue to add on to this list as I find other material.